After 4 races in our season, we're starting to see some new faces here in the top 10. We've seen Bigfoot around here, but Dumbman Low's now got Bigfoot. And take a look at Bob Vila, just smiling there in 3rd place. Ron Guay still has his 3 trucks in the top 10. Pablo Escobar has been hanging out in the top 10, so is John Wilkes Booth. But who knows? I mean, Mr. Miyagi won this last race at Vegas, and he's over there in like in the 20s. So you just need to be consistent, and these top 10 have been consistent. As promised, taking a look at the owner's points here, just the accumulated points that your 3 drivers have gotten. Ron Guay, no surprise, with his 3 top 10 guys. And, Doc Holliday started off hot for R.A. Kaiser. That's propped him up. Dumbman Low. Let's not sleep on Dumbman Low, because we have Bigfoot and Bob Vila in the top 10, and Godzilla is just lurking, stomping around. Bryce, he has Turd Ferguson up in 1st place in the points right now, and he just got a win for Mr. Miyagi, but Rod Woodson's just nowhere to be found. Like, he's just a field filler right now. No one's talking about him. Jacob and Deanna, the boyfriend-girlfriend duo. Deanna's wearing the pants in the relationship because Oscar the Grouch has 2 wins, and Deanna's carrying the whole team there. Billy Ocean leads a race every lap, but that's it. Matt Geiger, I mean, those are some two of the trucks that stick out like a sore thumb in the field. Walker, Texas Ranger, and your mom, and he's not getting it done. RFY Racing, man, Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage just aren't. Hogan just sucks. John Denver's just driving around, milking the clock. Phil Siborowski, hopefully he's figured out his engine issues, and he has Pablo Escobar in the top 10. B. Spinney. MacGruber has just put a cloud over his season after that disaster and at Daytona and almost wrecking the whole field. Dwight Schrute, almost another field filler at this point. And Daenerys has been making some moves. Poor Campbell Racing, even back in Daytona comments, he mentioned, I never have good luck with NR 2003. But who knows? Albert Einstein is on the pole coming up here in this race. We'll see how that goes. And poor Chad Crow had Trebek, DNF, and he's had Newman DNF twice. And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar just drives around. I don't know what he does. I'm usually behind him all the time, and then it's game over. So, all right, here we go. We are here in Fontana, California. Auto Club Speedway for the Bananas, or the Bluth Bananas 160. Under the lights. We should have a lot of fun here. The track looks good under the lights. My name's Adam. Thanks for checking out the video. I went through all the standings and everything before the race. I think I'm in 14th or 15th or something like that. Even starting 30 points in the hole. So I mean, I think I'm performing pretty well so far because I know there's money on the line, and I'm a clutch performer with money on the line. And again, I don't want to use the first person plural when I'm talking about everything going on, but oh, this sky looks gorgeous. I'm in good shape here in the back. We're starting in the back with Mr. Miyagi because we finished 2nd at Las Vegas. And it takes me a few laps to get my balls under me at Auto Club. Just sweeping turns and just tough. Hang on. I got to do Siri. Siri, set a timer for 4 minutes, 20 seconds. No. No. Stop that.
Coming to the green, buddy. Coming to the green. Let's go get
Set a timer for 3 minutes.
Okay, your car's off. Be ready.
Shit.
Be ready.
Yes.
Green
There we
flag,
go.
green flag.
All right, we're off.
Green, green, green.
Someone mentioned in the comments, like, not to say, hey, blank, because it wakes up one of their devices. I forgot to do it there. All right, 80 laps. And I'm really pumped about eventually editing this video. This is me just tiptoeing through here so I don't spin out and don't turn it into the wall and fly up into those mountains or something. Trying out something new with the snapshots this video. Eventually, when you see them, because a buddy of mine watched one of the races, and I told him, hey, pretend you are the owners of Walker Texas Ranger, Superflow, your mom's truck, and Hulk Hogan. Those are the three trucks that really stand out in the field. And when I do these snapshots, just look for your trucks and see if you can find them. He's like, he said, I get what you're doing, but it's too fast. And you're also showing the standings at the same time, and it's just information overload. So I'm trying a new system here, and I went back and remembered that I can periodically save replays during the races, and it gives me basically a snapshot of the standings at that time in the replay analyzer. So I'm going to use that combined with a new technology known as slow motion. That I'm gonna, it's literally all gonna be a snapshot where, I don't know, around lap 15 here or something, I'll save the replay, or save the standings pretty much, and then while I stay in real-time speed, the snapshot of maybe 2 laps ago keeps going in slow-mo, so you can see your truck going around like this, you know, coming around this turn or something, you know? So you can see where your truck is at. That's my plan. It seems like a good system, and I'm going to have the... breaking out ESPN, so we're going to have CBS songs, NFL primetime songs, and ESPN graphics for the field summary. So we're just meshing it all together because there are no rules. We can do whatever we want. So this is me back here turding around, just getting my legs under me. Einstein and Gritty. Come on, Campbell. You got both your trucks up there right now. And I'm trying to see where Oscar the Grouch is. But we can't worry about Oscar the Grouch. I mean, there we go. Tell you what, this is one of those tracks where they might have gotten into a wreck, so I'm glad. And here's Darth Vader, though, Campbell. But at the same time, everybody's dealing with that. Ron Guay is just... I don't know. I mean, he's almost doing too good. He might be peaking too early. In our season 1, Steve Jobs was like late 80s, early 90s Earnhardt, and then ended up finishing in the top 10, but he was an afterthought. He didn't even want to race. He never even won a race all season. All right, we're behind Darth Vader, which is a Campbell Racing truck, and it looks like he's really struggling. We're getting a big run on Mr. Miyagi with his bullshit win in Vegas. But a win's a win. Oh, I think I mentioned somewhere how, I couldn't wait to start at the back at Auto Club because then I can draft and work my way up to the front. But I forgot this difficulty's pretty good. And I think I'm going to be able to make some moves in my second run. Although none of you want me to. But yeah, thanks for all the comments. I mean, there's a lot of active participation from the owners. Pretty cool. And I do want to come up with some kind of system because, you know, people hear money being given away. They're like, oh, I want in on that. And if you're into racing, I think this is a pretty cool setup we got going on here with the owners and everything and the funny drivers and whatnot. So going forward, there might be more people, different people wanting in on this. And definitely every owner that's in this first season is grandfathered in for following seasons. I guess there's no question about it. But I also want to keep active participation to where, like, it's not like I have I'm yelling at you to watch my videos, man. But I don't know. Would love to set like some kind of 2-week doomsday clock. Like, hey, just reply to this that you're still into this or that you're alive. All right, pit window here is around lap 30. So I think my plan is to do basically at the halfway point between runs, do a snapshot. You know, cautions willing and whatnot. But maybe during other random parts, show some racing action, especially at the start of the race. And especially here where it's just real big sweeping turns and trucks are running 2-3 wide. I'm probably really focusing on stuff going on in the field. I gotta stop playing with myself and start making some passes somehow. I'm back here and I'm just like, just on a Sunday drive relaxing when I should be making moves. All right, Julius, I'd love to send you to the front, but we're not going up there. There's Pablo Escobar, top 10 in the points. And he's just back here with me right now, not doing much. I'm trying to get under the Hulkster, or Macho Man. Hogan's truck really sticks out up there. Oh, Mr. Miyagi, I definitely hit the brakes too hard and definitely washed up the track there on Miyagi. Gave me a crane kick in the butt. Yeah, pit window's about lap 14. So probably the next couple laps I'm gonna see if I'm going to do those field snapshots. But this is almost like a Daytona-esque thing where you can drop 5 or 6 spots in one lap. Like there's no way to really get a good look at it, you know? And what I think I'm going to do is actually do the previous lap, record the... You're gonna feel the game like stutter right here. All right, there was the little stop. That's me stopping the video, and to be honest, the snapshot you probably didn't even, because I'm in the corner right now. I think I don't know, because what I'm doing is I'm recording what that lap, the standing was. Yeah. But you see what I'm doing here. I got the, I have an idea on what future me is going to do with that, and hopefully I don't poop myself. But it should be it should be going slow-mo, so you can actually see your trucks and where they're at. And then I also have the biggest movers and shakers of the race, and the the Fram field summary of all 40 trucks. There's just a lot of info, and I would rather just put all of it on just one screen like that. I'm also, unless you're a lap down, I'm not putting the intervals, because you're going to be able to see It's just information overload. I'm trying to. You don't have to know how many seconds your truck's behind the leader because you can pretty much see. And the whole point of seeing your intervals is knowing, 10 laps from now, are you gaining on them or not? But these windows are these pit windows are so short. It's not like you're making these huge advances, and the race is short too. You're not making these huge gains. Tell you what, I'm just clown central back here right now. Got excited. I was all business, making moves, and then washed up the track, and Mr. Miyagi hit me. But my goal is to gain points every race, no matter what. Like, that's the game plan. But I think I tell you what, I'm actually kind of nervous diving down in here because I don't want to wreck one of your trucks. I mean, that's the last thing I want to do. And I think the one time I was aggressive, it was because Julius Caesar was around me, and I was like, well, screw him, he's my teammate. No one's going to be mad if I wreck Julius Caesar. I got a couple teammates back here. Willy Wonka's my teammate here. What sucks also, I just saw Willy Wonka wobble. And what sucks also is if engine blows, we had Homer Simpson's engine blow here in season 1. If an engine blows, I got nowhere to go. Or I have a lot. I have. I don't know. It's probably going to be a blessing in disguise. But if there's a wreck, I'm in trouble. All right. I can't run the bottom line and keep the speed, so I got to run like the middle line in 1 and 2. 3 and 4, I'm doing all right because I'm getting some runs here on the front stretch, like so. But now I'm gonna change my strategy. Stay to the outside. Albert Einstein's still in the lead out there. Gritty's still up there as well. Hopefully that was reflected in the field summary. Brought to you by Fram. All right, here we go. I was able to actually hold a spot because you just can't be on the you can't be on the bottom line. At least I can't. And I can run pretty much right here, plant the truck right here, coast, let it drift up to the wall, and that's where I'm getting my runs. So, okay, I got this figured out. Took 20 laps. It was bullshitting. But we got it. Are we 3 wide is the question right now.
Still there, inside. Clear low, buddy. Inside.
Mr. Miyagi, what are you going to do here?
Still there, inside.
Oh, man.
3 wide here in the middle. Clear low, buddy. Still
Dwight Schrute is a B-Spinny truck.
Still there.
Yeah, and I'm also trying to think, unless you're really invested in this, you probably, off the top of your head, don't know who all these truck owners are. That's why I think it was at Vegas. I showed all the drivers or showed all the trucks with the, their nameplate on the back and then the owner bumper. And I'll probably be doing that a couple more times here early in the season. It's a sneaky way of learning the drivers.
Still outside. All clear.
And me constantly calling him out. I love how I'm gaining spots right now just to lose them all on pit road nonsense of some kind. Also at Auto Club in our first season, huge wreck. I remember Dutch Vanderland from Red Dead Redemption
All clear.
ran out of gas or had a flat tire on the backstretch. Caused a huge wreck.
Still there. Still there.
It's definitely in the back of my mind.
Still there, inside.
When I'm on the high side on the backstretch, or like on the outside going down the backstretch up against the wall, that's all I'm thinking about is I have nowhere to go if something happens in front of me.
Inside.
There's Pete Rose.
Still there,
My
inside.
team's got to wake up. There's just no question about it.
Still there.
But Julius Caesar's made some moves here early.
Still there.
You were running with him. Made some moves. Gained 2 spots maybe. Big battle between Albert Einstein and Wednesday Addams up there. It looks like. I don't know. I'll have a new results page at the end of the race and everything. Streamlining all of the information.
Still there. Inside.
Basically knocking, but you'll you'll see it. Knocking out the interval numbers and stuff. Only focusing on lap down and DNFs. This is part of my process of figuring out, okay, what, these are taking a little bit longer than I'm used to. What can I knock out? And it's just little things that add up, like flipping back and forth between the Excel spreadsheet, copying every interval number, tabbing back to find the number of lead changes. I already knocked that out. Just little things, and they add up. Even if it's not time-wise, just mentally. Because in my mind, I just have this checklist that I go down of everything I'm grabbing, and I still forget to do things. But I look at that checklist, I'm like, Jesus. But it's fine. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm aware of the potential burnout I get sometimes, so I know how to avoid that. And we're just having a blast. Get around Julius Caesar here, and we're diving in on Pablo. Let's see if we can run this inside line yet. Yeah, probably not. These TV1 and TV2 cameras, like the default racing action quote-unquote cameras here, they aren't the best. I stay down low. Don't wash up and get into the Macho Man. He'll snap us like a Slim Jim. Miss Elizabeth, what a babe. She's his pit road sign. Placard. I'm forgetting the. Okay, let's not wash up like we did with Miyagi, and we kind of brake checked Bob Vila there. But all told, if that's one of your trucks that I like brake check or I dive in on somebody, at least I didn't wreck them, because that's the other option that could happen. But so far, this is excellent. Man, Hogan's truck. Damn. Albert Einstein still in the lead. Gritty's dropped back to 7th. Hank Hill's up there. Alex Trebek's up there. Of course, Dorothy is up there. Wizard of Oz. I didn't see. We got. Oh, I thought we had some trouble going into pit road. But we're going into pit road. Lap 29. I mean, I don't. Really no choice to go except going to pit road here. 55, right? Why is everybody just crawling? All right, weirdos. Give me a good pit stop. I was watching one of the videos and I saw my old Reynolds Wrap Truck Series logo was on my pit crew, so I changed that to Craftsman. And again, that's Dale Earnhardt, our official. All right, let's go.
Go, 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 go.
55. Let's get out here. This was a 4-tire stop, right? Yeah, we got everyone with us. And I'm trying to think what I want to do managing pit road, because that's a big part of the snapshot so far, is showing all the movement and everything. But I'm thinking about just having a static camera. Well, Julius Caesar's not going. We'll go. Uh-oh, Gritty. What happened to Gritty back here? Like, I want to show the fact that Gritty is way back here when he was running top 10 before pit stops. I want that to be seen.
Don't wreck anybody.
I want that to be seen somehow in the replay. And without me knowing exactly what I'm looking for, I might be zooming in on the wrong thing and you miss what happened to your driver, and then you're mad at me. So I want to, I don't know, just have a static just a static camera there, and you can find your trucks. I don't know. But definitely the name of the game is showing the field after pit stops as well. And what'll happen is just, a few laps after pit stops, do another snapshot. Meanwhile, I think I've gained a few spots. Well, a lot of these trucks in the back have. Bigfoot now in the lead. Newman from Seinfeld up there as well. And Albert Einstein's dropped to 8th. Not sure what happened on pit road. We do have a truck coming onto the track right here. And we're probably going to do a snapshot coming up. In the time being, we'll... Oh, we got... Okay. Okay, so there were some trucks still out, or they were on pit road. I wasn't looking at the intervals there. So I'm glad I didn't do the snapshot yet. Godzilla in the lead. Hank Hill up there. Just waiting for him to fall back somehow. He hasn't been able to get it done. Albert Einstein stayed in the top 10. I'm in 29th, so I gained 10 or 11 spots there during those pit stops. The intervals don't look too crazy. We probably didn't lose anybody. No one took a big hit on pit road there, so we're in good shape.
Every day, you have the chance to start all over again, to renew your skin with a body wash that cleanses, moisturizes, and exfoliates with natural fruit acids. One little squeeze gives you a rich lather that rinses away fresh and clean, leaving your skin feeling soft and smooth as the day you were born. Alpha Hydrox Body Wash. Every day, a new chance to feel beautiful.
All right, skipped a few there. We're on lap 38, 43 to go, approaching the halfway mark, and I am approaching this next group of trucks in front of me. Doc Holliday, big battle up front looks like between a bunch of trucks. I don't know what's going on up there. But I'm pulling for Albert Einstein. Get Campbell Racing feeling good, but also Newman's up there. And want to see Chad Crow get a big win. But yeah, we got nothing going on in the back of the pack. We got what do we got here? Daenerys and Smokey the Bear, Conan O'Brien's back there, Randy Savage, Pete Rose, John Denver's in the back. Actually, I messed up. I'm still trying to learn how to get these snapshots going. But I'm thinking it's actually, the snapshot might be running right now. Because it might be like a lap off or something. And of course, at a track like this, everyone's making big, like I said, you can gain 4 or 5 spots. So it might not be 100% accurate, but we're in the ballpark. But when we go to a sit down and shut up kind of track, like Dover or somewhere or Charlotte, Atlanta, Las Vegas, if we're not racing side by side after restarts, like you're kind of just settled in, and it'll really be handy. But here it's giving you a good idea, especially if your driver's gained or lost a lot of spots. You're probably not going to be now that the field has thinned out some, you're probably not going to be losing and gaining as many spots anymore. So you might be pretty entrenched in, you know, with where you're at.
Still outside.
All right, we've reached the halfway mark.
Clear
Here's
high.
Hulk Hogan battling back in 30th. Bob Vila, we pitted with him, or we came out of the pits with him. Not sure where. Oh, Julius Caesar's up there. I was wondering where Julius Caesar went. He's up there, and surprise, surprise, we're driving behind Kareem Abdul-Jabbar again. But Kareem Abdul-Jabbar went high there. We got, yeah, just 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, what, 12 truck battle there in that front pack for the lead. I'm pretty sure this isn't even close to the front pack where we're at now. Oh yeah, they're way ahead. Man, they just crossed the start-finish line up there.
Inside. Still there, inside. Clear low lane. Inside. Clear low lane.
And during commercial break, I was thinking how I did the post pit, like after the pit stop, showing the field. So I probably didn't do a snapshot after the field because I forgot to hit the replay. I forgot to save the replay. There are going to be little hiccups like that as I'm starting to learn the new system that I've come up with. That I'm not even 100% sure is going to look good, but I'm 99% sure it's going to look good. Uh-oh. Big wreck in front of us. That was Turd Ferguson. Oh, man. I don't know if anybody else got collected or what there, but that was... I know that was Turd Ferguson for sure. The points leader. Taken out. High drama here. At the Bluth Banana Stand 160, that's not hit Bob Vila. They still reckon. Oh boy, look at this. We're going to have 36 to go. We're going to restart with like 34, 33 to go. And the pit window's near 30. So everybody's going to have to... There might be a stop and go or a splash and go here at the end. I'm going to piss myself if that happens. In a good way, I think. Now, we've gained a lot of spots. I haven't seen the wreck yet because I'm waiting to see what's going to happen with pit road here, if we're pitting or not. I'm saying tires. I'm saying go in, and because I don't care what the AI is doing, because I'm going to go in and take tires and just be down to a splash and go at the end of the race, right? Gritty's going in. I'm going in with Gritty. Gritty is my moral compass. This is the right move. Julius Caesar, just relax, buddy. Man. So we're going to be back near the back of the pack. But my only pit stop left is just for fuel. And I think a lot of these trucks, they're going to have to take on tires, babe. They're going to have to take on tires.
Go, 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 go,
That's
go,
not
go.
speed. Zero reason to speed.
The pace car in turn 2. Watch your speed, watch your speed. 3,500 second.
That's the right call, Pete Rose. I love Julius Caesar was on pit road. My team's making the right decision. This is my gang right here. Everyone's pitting right now. Everyone that's pitting right now are my lovers.
Hey, buddy. Line up behind the 7.
Line up behind the 7. All right. We're gonna get out onto the backstretch and then take a look at that wreck. All right, this is Turd Ferguson's last lap, so he DNF'd. So we'll take a look. Take a look at the cam. Everything was fine. Let's go helicopter view to start. That might be the best camera I showed even when it was live. But probably not, because it happened right in front of me, and I wanted to... I'll probably keep you... It was Hogan. The Hulkster. Took out Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Poor Chad Crow. Anybody else get hit? Oh, who was that? Pete? No. But I think he'll be fine. And what happened with these back trucks? Mr. Who was that? Smokey the Bear. Just a one-way ticket to hell. Let's see what Smokey was looking at here. He's like, what's this truck doing in the middle of the road? Truck, in the middle of the track, I'm gonna plow into him. Daenerys was smart, Conan O'Brien smart, and Smokey, bizarre decision there, Jacob. But Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, we'll see if he's in good shape on the restart. But yeah, he's done. And then I wanted to see if Pete Rose took a whack here or not. No, untouched. All right. Yeah, hopefully I'm showing the backstretch here, that sign moving with all the different things popping on there. Or maybe that's a static one. Can't remember. But yeah, okay, so we have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar still in the race. But he was in the pits a while. And we have, on the restart, we have 33. We're going to have 32 to go on the restart. Everyone's going to have to go in again for fuel. But I got news for you right now, Jack. We're on fresh tires. Everybody back here. I wish I knew. I think Julius Caesar is the first truck up here that pitted in this group. Maybe Albert Einstein did too, because Albert Einstein fell back. But here we go. We have to be. We may be just rocketing to the front here on the fresher tires by 14 laps or so, wasn't it? Pitted around lap 30 or so. And that might be a big problem here coming up, that somebody's off the pace here. So hang on. It's Darth Vader. Sorry, Campbell. All right, I survived. $10 flashed before my eyes. Like, if I don't win this championship, I'm out $10. I can't buy a quesadilla or something. All right, let's just hang on the bottom line. Do not wash up the track. Very good. So, I mean, Campbell, I'm sorry, but I know you say you have bad luck. I don't know. It's still early in the season. Let's not be down in the dumps yet. Let's stay down. Don't wash up. I definitely took this turn like a clown, and we're losing all this. Okay, it's fine. I'm trying to, yeah. I'm having a moment of silence for Campbell Racing. But I tell you what, thankfully we survived. Thankfully, everyone survived there. So there's looks like it is Darth Vader in the pits. And when I get a chance, I'm going to see. Well, I don't have to. I can already tell that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is sucking the big one here. Darth Vader's a lap down. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is definitely behind us. So what I'm going to do here is do another snapshot. And okay, so what happens, I just saved the replay. So whatever the previous lap was is what's being shown right now. Even though we're on lap 52, I'm showing what happened on lap 51. Because it matches the standings. Or I show what's happening on lap 52 and just show the standings from lap 51. Which I think is the better option, because keeps us live, but at the same time, it's not going to be live because it's going to be slowed down. So, I don't know. Work in progress, but again, it's all about, I went to school for communications, and like a lot of people, I mean, I don't even use my degree, but like, it's information overload, and you gotta have that kind of eye to figure out what someone's gonna want to see. And even my buddy was just like, didn't you don't you know this? Anyway, let's see what's going on here. Darth Vader is 2 laps down. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is falling 13 seconds back, but probably not enough to have a MacGruber-esque effect on the race. We stayed damage-free with that Darth Vader scare. I'll tell you what I'm going to do right now is turn
No tires.
all those off. Tell you what, I'm going to be mad at everybody, everybody watching, if I hit escape, because when you hit escape, it resets your tire options, and if I forget to do that, because I'll be hitting escape more to go save replays. And I don't even think I mentioned the whole reason I save replays because you can get I did mention that, yeah. That's the whole reason I do that. But if I have my tires all set up and then I hit escape for a snapshot and then I forget to change them back, oh boy, I'll go through the roof. But it's also not real. Like you can't. Whatever. Okay, Newman's in 3rd for Chad Crow. Let's not get wild. But, yeah, Grady's back here. It looks like Albert Einstein's actually leading this pack back here. Oh, wait a minute. Who is this? I got nowhere to go. Daenerys, stay down. Stay down the track. There we go. Daenerys, Joe Dirt, and Pete Rose there right now. That was a B-Spinny truck. Ron Guay taking a big hit there. And Pete Rose is my truck. Jesus, I almost crapped my pants. That's a close call. If Pete Rose comes up the track, I'm done. So, okay. We're going to swing around and pit here, and my strategy is poop now. But do you take on tires though now? With 24 laps to go, it's basically an entire run. And I think you take on tires here because if you... What's Joe? Can I go around him?
Let him go.
Let him go? What? Oh, you know what's happening? Is that wreck happened near the start-finish line. So one of those trucks that survived it is probably trying to pass me, at least. And here they come. Here comes somebody. Joe Dirt. Okay. That makes sense. Line up behind the 14. Pete Rose. Let's go way up the track here and not get taken out. Well, I'm waiting for the 14, Jack. And they're waiting for me. I don't understand what's happening here.
Come around the 8 car.
Come around the 8 car. I gotta... Well, that's conflating directions there, guy.
Come around the 8 car. Pit road will be open this time.
Stay behind the 14? What am I doing?
55.
Yeah. I'm taking on 4 tires because guess what? I'm in the back of the pack now because of this nonsense.
Take a look at your commitment line. Make sure you're aware of that, buddy, as you're coming in. Go ahead and fall to the back of the pack. Go ahead and fall to the back of the pack.
Oh, yeah, because I didn't know what I was doing, weirdo.
Go, 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 go.
Great job, pit crew. You guys are smoking. Watch your speed, watch your speed.
This guy's all over the place, and me in there. So, I couldn't concentrate on entering pit road because I didn't want to get a penalty for passing under the yellow. There was too much going on.
Big buddy. Line up behind the 7. Tail end of the longest line.
Yeah, I got it, guy. Just calm down. All right, here's the Daenerys blowing her engine. And she just went down into Joe Dirt. They got collected. I skirt through there, and it took these trucks a while. I don't think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was bringing up the rear here, but he doesn't get into them. But that's Daenerys' day. That was Darth Vader back there, too. That was Pete Rose and Joe Dirt. Joe Dirt! Let's see if he's in good shape. Yeah, I mean, he just spun around. We'll take a look at Pete Rose here as well. Yeah, Pete Rose took a hard hit. But Joe Dirt might be okay. And then lastly, I wanted to check pit stops. I've probably shown this in the replay, doing one of those, you know, sweeping shots of pit road. But, oh, come on. What's everyone doing? Right sides. There's some fuel. There's some fuel only right there. Hogan. Rolling the dice. Cardi B took on left sides. I'm not in the cam editor right now, so I can't flip them around. Just want to get a good look on what they're doing here. What are the leaders doing? Let's look at this. This is Doc Holliday. He's been up there. Wednesday Addams is up there as well. Doc Holliday. Right sides only, Jack. And meanwhile, Wednesday Addams. 4 sides. So there's probably a big narrative going on right now on who took on what. But I would have to sit down and write every one of them. So you probably know what your truck's doing. Oh boy. We're going to be 20 to go at the line. And I don't know if I'm showing the standings or showing the front, but we got like 9 different owners in the top 10. We got Hank Hill, Siborowski, Dorothy Guay, Bigfoot is Dumb Man Low, Escobar is Siborowski again, though. Matt Geiger is your mom. Rod Woodson is Bryce, Albert Einstein, Campbell Racing, Newman, Chad Crow up there. And Campbell Racing has Gritty up there. B Spinney has Dwight Schrute starting 12th. P12. R.A. Kaiser finally makes an appearance, I think. Doc Holliday there. R.A. Kaiser in front of us here, too.
Coming to the green, buddy. Coming to the green.
And, but Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is stayed up on the top line here. I thought he was a lap down, or he gained a lap back under caution, I think. So let's be careful with him. Darth Vader up there, I think he kept his speed. We're just staying down low, staying away from Kareem. Kareem the Dream Machine is not fast right now. So we're going to stay away from him. But yeah, Darth Vader is probably up to speed. He's not going to have an adverse impact on that battle for the lead, but he does have a couple of team members up there. If he's smart, he tries to help him out if he can. I don't think the field's going to catch up to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the end of the race. Tell you what, this has been a pretty cool... Uh-oh, somebody dropped off. I'm going to say it's... Oh, some pitters, some weirdo pitters. That's Hank Hill, buddy. I don't know what he's doing. Bizarre strategy. Glad there was no wreck. I think both of Phil's trucks just left the top 10. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Like, oh, shit. I gotta see. I'm thinking it's a pit issue. I don't think it's a, what do you call? Passing under the yellow or whatever. Yeah, here's another one. Your mom's going into pit. So something got messed up. Some of these trucks made the wrong decision pitting. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened. I'm still cracking up about me talking up that big ending and then both of Phil's trucks lead. Oh no, Pablo Escobar's still in there. So there was a red truck. That was probably my Nathan Jessup. Darth Vader's slow again. Oh no, Darth Vader was at the front here, and now he dropped all the way to the back, which means he's probably just clowning. New boot goofing. More pitters. Bad. Just not a smart decision. I think maybe some stayed out. I don't know. I have no clue. Hopefully you can see that in the the final video. Looks like my girl Marie Antoinette's out in the lead right now. Pretty good. Albert Einstein stayed up there. Both Campbell Racing trucks are up there, which is no surprise because they were in our group. And actually, trying to think if those are the only trucks that don't pit here, or those trucks that pitted in that group with me. Good night, nurse. Who was that red truck I was laughing about? Might have been Nathan Jessup. I had a lot going on and I wasn't paying attention. But I know for sure Hank Hill pitted. It had to be Jessup. So Pablo Escobar is still up there, but it seems like he's... Oh no, he pitted. He did pit. I don't know, brother. I'm trying to do a lot of things here. But Marie Antoinette, one of my drivers in the lead. Rod Woodson. Looks like he's making a move up there for the lead. I have barely mentioned his name, and he's been up there all race. Dwight Schrute's up there. Walker Texas Ranger. Gritty and Einstein. Wednesday Adams just popped back into the top 10 on my screen, on my standings. When she was leading a bunch, she's probably going to lead the most laps this race. But yeah, that was... It wasn't that lap, Phil, but it was the next lap, or the next couple laps where Pablo pitted. Oh, boy. But I think, did Conan O'Brien pit with me that one time? Maybe. I don't know, but I'm sitting nice. I'm actually comfortable right here, racing in 29th. I'm gaining some spots. Starting 40 or 39th. It's looking good. And Marie Antoinette right now is in charge of this race with 14 to go. But a lot can happen. We've had a couple of cool little racing deals leading to some wrecks. But yeah, putting these owners in these trucks and everything, that's really added some fun to this. What we got to do is up the stakes and everyone buy in for like 20 bucks. Everyone buys in for 20 bucks and then the winner would get what? Over 200, and then I would throw in 100 bucks. So the winner would get 300 instead of 100. But I think I would have to like start like an LLC or something to run a gambling ring. I probably there's probably some red tape for that. All right, here we go. Marie Antoinette, 12 to go. And I'm probably showing racing action right now. I'm not really showing a snapshot because this is just balls to the wall. Probably trying to show where your truck is at for the most part. But we're not in snapshot mode anymore. We're in shit and get mode. Don't have to worry about anybody coming up behind me. Bigfoot is 7 seconds behind me. That's totally fine. So I should, in case I missed it, I should call out who's a lap down. Bigfoot, Pablo Escobar, Hank Hill, your mom, Dorothy, and Nathan Jessup. All pitted under that caution. So it wasn't the whole field that screwed up. And if I remember, I'll look it up. I'll look and see exactly what transpired there, why they pitted, and mention it in the results or something. But I'm terrified to enter this Royal Rumble, but I'm coming. So, I can't stop laughing. I saw Phil's name on that truck. I can't stop laughing. Oh, random caution. You gotta be kidding me. This is gonna be a war zone coming up. We're gonna have lappers. No, under 10 to go. They're gonna line up behind me, which I didn't want. I didn't want anybody breathing on me, knowing my situation. So
10 laps to go. This time fine. Nice and smooth.
Oh, brother. Here we go. This is it. 6 laps to go at the line. We're coming up to it here. Marie Antoinette leading us down. Randy Savage, Dwight Schrute, Alex Trebek, Albert Einstein, the Hulkster. RFY Racing making a move now.
Coming to the green, buddy. Coming
Walker, Texas Ranger, McGruber up there, Gritty. Campbell Racing's got a chance here. And then Billy Ocean randomly in the top 10 now. But here we go. I can't lose anymore. I can't lose another spot. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is behind me, but that's it. And he's not going to catch me. Meanwhile, there's all the lap down turds are behind me. They weren't able to scoot into the inside with under 10 to go. But let's not get taken out and lose. You know, we could get taken out and lose 10, 12 positions or something here. Maybe not that many. I don't know. But nobody cares about me right now because there's just intense action racing going on up at the front. And I'm just letting these trucks go because they may have put on I didn't look to see what they did on their pit stop, but if they took on tires, they got more tires than me right now. And again, I'm content just sitting here. No reason to race Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz. Zero reason. Hopefully there's a big wreck. These goons get into a big wreck and I can gain some spots. Uh-oh. I think Marie Antoinette got shoved up the track and she has lost the lead. And I'd say that's okay. Willy Wonka's dropped. Son of a bitch. My drivers. Randy Savage in the lead now, but I just gained a spot. Willy Wonka's trash. I got to rely on myself to save $10 by the end of the season. People usually watch the end of the race. Probably don't watch the whole thing, but this system we have going, the top YouTube truck owner wins $100, but I have 6 other AC racing trucks in the field besides me, so 7 total. Joe Dirt pitting for Ron Guay. For every AC racing driver, including me, that finishes ahead of the top YouTube owner in the points, you lose $10 out of that 100. So if AC Racing finishes 1-2 in the points, and a YouTube commentator finishes 3rd, that's only $80 that you win. But again, I have to rely on myself to win this money because my teammates are trash. They're not, except for Marie Antoinette. Marie Antoinette could have really. Oh boy, wait a minute, we're gaining some spot. Oscar the Grouch, Doc Holliday, Rod Woodson, Godzilla pitting. So hold your breath, folks, because Randy Savage might have to randomly pit here on the last lap or something. And I see Albert Einstein peeking up there. He's like in 3rd. All right, we got a merger here. Hang on, Fleetwood Mac. That's Joe Dirt coming around. Didn't seem like he lost speed at all with that. That spin out with Daenerys Targaryen. White flag. No pit stops there, so this is it. I'm trying. There's too much to show right now. I mean,
one more time, buddy. One more time. Straight.
Even you know, watching a real world race. If there's like an epic battle for the lead, they're not like, oh, Pete Rose pitted. Like, no, they're showing the battle for the lead. So Randy Savage had the lead there. Looks like he's keeping it. Looks like Randy Savage is taking the win. Albert Einstein probably needed a couple more laps. But nice. I ended up shaking out in P21.
So we win together, we lose together. Just drop it. No more. Keep your chin up, dude. Just like Chad said, we're all in this together, man. down, caution's down.
Oh, big dust up after the race.
Keep digging, come on.
Conan O'Brien took out Godzilla. They must have had words. Jesus, Darth Vader. Uh-oh. He's hunting.
55, 3,500 seconds.
He's hunting down, never mind. We won't go down that road. Let's park this thing. Oh boy, what a ride. Let's take a look at the final results here. Randy Savage, of course, got the win. We saw Marie Antoinette, my girl, started 33rd. Dwight Schrute had a big jump. Tell you what, Campbell Racing, big day for them. 2 top 5 finishes for them. That's big. I was shitting on Billy Ocean. He ended up finishing 7th. Wednesday Adams. That's Matt Geiger's finally getting something going. And McGruber. There's Newman, top 10. Almost 2 straight top 10s for Newman after, not doing too hot in the early going. Trying to see what else is going on. Nothing wild here, Mr. Miyagi. That's a big jump. You start 40th and you make a jump. Bob Vila, that's big too. Getting a good. Points are going to look interesting. Points are going to look very interesting. Especially because of what happened to Turd Ferguson. Heading to the back half of the results here. There's me. 18 points. Big gain for me. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar dropped. Hank Hill dropped again. He dropped again. Godzilla was leading there for a long time. Rod Woodson unfortunately dropped late in the race with those weirdo pit stops. We'll talk about those. Oscar the Grouch. He was one of those pitters. Basically, all those people that are a lap down had to pit. And let me try to see anything else going on before I talk about that. But yeah, the Turd Ferguson wreck. Smokey the Bear was in that, and then we survived both of those wrecks pretty much. They happened in front of us. We didn't have to do anything crazy. And take a look at Dorothy up there, finishing 32nd. Ron Guay, the clocker struck midnight on Ron Guay's dominance, I think. But yeah, when I was setting up the replays and everything, when that one round of pit stops happened where some trucks stayed out on the track, I had no idea that happened. And when I'm setting up the replay, I was like, I'm wondering why Hank Hill and your mom and and Oscar the Grouch pitted. And then when I was setting up that, I audibly gasped. I was like, oh shit, because they all stayed out. But I'm not entirely sure why. I forget exactly the drivers. Some that actually pitted during that stretch actually came in. That Godzilla, Rod Woodson, Doc Holliday bunch. Or maybe I'm confusing, but something was weird about that, but I don't know. Finally, we'll take a look at the bonus points. It was redundant, showing the winner graphic at the end of the race. We know who won, and we're going to look at the results. Just relax, guy. So we'll look at the laps led here. Einstein led the most. I thought it was going to be Wednesday Adams, but I guess Albert Einstein led the first 30 laps of the race, 28 laps, obviously, but led that first big chunk. Let's see. Bigfoot getting a little sneaky bonus point. And then I have, I'll be printing these out every race. The 3 fastest laps of the race went to Rod Woodson, Hank Hill, and Hulk Hogan. And I'm open to give away 4 or 5 points if there's some ties up there. And if I miss it, make sure you submit a protest or something. Because I'm slinging and zinging sometimes. I might miss something small like that. And yeah, as far as the presentation, I like the snapshots, that slow motion stuff. Didn't really shine here because of the pack racing, and I had made a comment how it was like Daytona pretty much. But I think it's gonna be pretty good when you're trying to figure out where your truck is at. And then I gotta make some Excel formulas to set up the movers and shakers thing, but it shouldn't be too hard. And The intervals, I don't think, are going to work unless everyone is on the same lap. Like, if Rod Woodson was the leader there, for example, and he crosses the start-finish line, but everyone else is still behind the start-finish line, even though they're on the same lead, like the lead lap, all of them will be shown a lap down. So we can't do that unless I make a conscious effort to, wait till everyone and hope everyone is. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But that's the foundation's there. It's looking good. But hell yeah. All right. So Auto Club's out of the way. Randy Savage, big win for RFY Racing. Next race is Phoenix. And, I mean, this is the nature of our point system. Turd Ferguson was the leader in the points. He shit the bed here, but now he's going to be on the pole at Phoenix. And the smart money's on him to win that. All right. Thanks for watching.